I'm Brett Lerner here with Masaki Sugimoto. We're both covering women's basketball for the Daily Illini this season, so we got our first chance to see the women's team just yesterday. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of hype around the program this year. There's expected to get a lot better. Coach Boland's in his third year now. There's a lot of hype around the freshmen especially, who we got to see for the first time as Illinois beat Millikan in their only preseason exhibition, who's a D3 team, 108-38. So the score and the competition not necessarily at the level we'll see throughout the season, but we did get to see those new players and those freshmen for the first time with Illinois. So what'd you kind of take away, especially in terms of the freshmen in that first game?
Well, one thing that we could take away was it was basically a glorified practice in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, both teams got something out of it, but it's more for Illinois to kind of try and, get their sea legs in, get ready for the season. And a lot from what we saw from the freshmen was some surprising things. Shatrice Grant, she had a few nerves coming in. She kind of had, trouble passing. She looked nervous. She didn't go as aggressively as maybe people expected her to. She started getting used to it after, Jackie Grant, her teammates, kind of got her riled up, got her ready for the game. And Brooke Kissinger, who was supposed to kind of replace Amber Moore in terms of kind of the three-point shooting, had a very poor game, didn't make a single shot. She had many wide-open opportunities, didn't make any. Started switching to trying to get floaters in. Those didn't work out very well either. So, and then there was Amara Coleman, who kind of came in near the end, the last 10 minutes of the game, and she was really able to, play aggressively. She used her quick hands. Coach Boland said, maybe Amara will be the backup point guard, but we saw, a little bit of what these freshmen can do at the college level.
Mm-hmm. Well, there were 7 different Illini that scored in double digits, so, I mean, obviously the competition wasn't there, but they look pretty well-rounded and they look pretty deep. So moving forward into the regular season, which starts this coming week, I mean, what are you kind of expecting from the Illini based on what you saw in this first time on the court?
Yeah, one thing that I saw a lot from the game was Boland wanted his players to experiment with things. Like, I know for a few minutes just in the first half, he just had his players just full court pressure for a few minutes out of kind of nowhere just to see what they could do. And I think one thing that we can start to expect is he's been able to explore his options, but we'll see a lot more inside, a much greater rebounding presence from Shatrice White, who's pretty much bigger than most of her competition, and her size is going to really help them out in that department. And a team that maybe is still going to be lacking the three-point department.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Brooke Kissinger kind of develops, how Kylie Simmons shoots from the three. But it should be exciting because there's a lot higher expectations this year within the program than there have been in the past couple of years, as Coach Boland's really gotten a lot more talent to the team. For Masaki Sugimoto, I'm Brett Lerner, and we'll be back doing this throughout the season. But Illinois starts off the regular season with IPFW this coming Friday. Thanks for tuning in.